And expect to see the range of hands that both players play really wide. And, you know, pretty much anything playable on the button, you should be raising. So about a 3-to-1 chip advantage now for Oliver. Looking to seal the deal. He's been coasting for most of this final table. Hall looking to double up here and really make a match out of it.
50,000. Chris makes
Hall makes it 450,000 with his 8-4 offsuit, and with the ace-deuce, Chris Oliver will call, and we will go to the flop.
You got it.
Gives him a little grin.
5 of diamonds, 3
Well, this is an interesting flop. Bottom pair for Oliver, open-ended straight draw for Hall. Both players are going to like this board and think that they have a decent piece of it. Expect Hall to take one stab at least at this flop. Oliver's not folding. He's also got the ace of diamonds for the backdoor nut flush draw. He's really intently staring at Hall while he bets.
75,000.
So a bet of 575,000 to Oliver. Doesn't take too much time before splashing those chips in for the call. So right off the bat, we've got a pot of over 2 million in chips.
Let's see the turn card.
And there's a deuce. Monster card for Oliver. Expect him to slow play it, look for the trap. The question is, will Hall fire a second barrel? He does have a straight draw, so he might elect to check. An ace in the river would be interesting. That would give Oliver a full house. Hall would make his straight.
Let's see the river card.
Both players check. An ace could cause some damage.
Ace of spades.
It is an ace, the ace of spades.
This is big. Oliver's made a full house. A healthy value bet here. He's checked it. Unreal. He's checked it. You got to expect Hall's going to bet here for sure. This could be a monster pot right here. Hall's got to feel like he just got lucky and made the straight. He's going to want to get a lot of value. He's making a really big bet here, about
1.2 million.
2 million bet.
This is only the third hand of heads-up play.
It could be over right here.
This could be the hand that decides the championship.
If Oliver decides to move all in, Hall is going to be in a quandary. Hall 100% wants to get called here. He absolutely thinks he has the best hand, and I don't blame him. Why wouldn't he? Oliver check called the flop, just checked at her. Now he's checking the river also. He's reaching for chips. How much is he going to raise him?
Chris Oliver has played so strong, but he's also been running so hot during this final.
You know what Oliver's got to be thinking right now? He's going to be thinking, is this, do I want to get greedy here and go for it all, or do I want to make a raise of like, you know, 2 more million to make sure that I put a real dent in? He's made it all in move. This could be it right here.
If Hall calls, it's all over.
I don't see Hall getting away from this hand. He's got to think there's a chance that he's going to split this pot. He's already put in a couple million on the river. This could be it. We could have a winner right here. He only loses to 4, 6, or a full house. He's doing a little count to see how much he's got left if he folds. Oliver chomping at the bit now, knowing he's moments away from victory.
That is a large bet.
Well, he's realized now this is a large bet. It's an over bet. He's betting more than the pot. That's a little suspicious to Hall. He's trying to go through the hand and say, what are you doing here? What do you have? What did you call my raise with pre-flop that connects with this full house? How do you have a full house? You called me with deuce 3, deuce 5? Wait a minute. Ace deuce. What if he has that hand? We have seen Oliver play a lot of hands, unorthodox fashion. Hall's been at the table watching every one of them.
We've seen some pretty awesome laydowns at this final table, Daniel. This would be an amazing laydown. Heads up, if Hall can get away from this, I'll salute the fella.
It's so difficult against an aggressive player like Oliver to fold a straight in this spot, the way that he's played it. He's played it beautifully. Set the trap perfectly. The question is, did he bet too much? I think, 3 million more gets called for sure instantly. The question is the bet too big? And only Hall knows that. Galen Hall's tournament life on the line.
A huge decision.
Well, this could take him a while, and I don't blame him.
I mean, he's been so deliberate and so calculated with every move he's made. He's going to think a long time about this one.
Well, obviously, when he bet the river, he bet 2 million, hoping Oliver would call. Then the all-in move is like, what? Excuse me, all-in? Totally new ball game. He's got to rethink the whole thing now. He's trying to figure out now, could Oliver maybe have something like 6, 7 of diamonds and just say, you know what? He doesn't have it. I'm going to try to bluff him. He's got to figure out what hands he can beat, and that's one of them, some sort of missed flush draw. Is it possible maybe he's thinking that Oliver thinks that aces and fives are good here? No, I don't think so. Not for a bet this size. So he can rule that out. He's not putting him on ace-5. He's not putting him on just an ace. This is one of those hands where he's polarized. It's either, well, he's got a 4 for a chop pot, or he's beat. Or it's a total bluff.
He's contemplating folding.
Wow, this would be an incredible laydown if he can fold the straight in this spot. After value betting, hoping to get called. Oh my God!
He makes the laydown. He folds the hand. He gets away from it.
Incredible. This is a hand that might come back to cost Oliver. Oliver decided to get a little greedy and overbet it by moving all in. Raised the $3 million more. Definitely would have got called. But the all-in move allowed Hall to get away.
Sick laydown. Chris Oliver with nearly 80% of the chips in play, but we continue. Heads-up action continues here at Atlantis at the PCA final table.